Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. Now Group A is having a little bit of a practice session and tandem battles will be starting shortly. Practice has now stopped and drivers are going to be called to the start line. Rounder Element and M. Salak to the start line. Alexander Element in the lead position and Salak in the chase. As they are waiting for the go-ahead. Green light is given and off they go. Alexander with a very nice initiation, giving a very good lead line for Mohammed. Mohammed trying to close the proximity, hitting Alexander Element just a little bit from what I saw. But Element giving it a very, very clean lead line. And ooh, Saleh just plowing into Alexander Element, putting Alexander Element in favor. And now they are going to switch positions. Alexander Element is now in the chase position and Mohammed is in the lead. They are given the green light and off they go. Very nice initiation from Saleh. Alexander Element right on his doorstep, giving Mohammed no room to breathe. Oh, and Element hits Mohammed, putting him very much offline. This might even be one more time. I guess we will have to see what the judges think. But Alexander Element gets the win either way. Now Ahib Mushroom in the lead position and Alexander Adamovich in the chase. The green light is given and off both drivers go. Ahib giving a very nice initiation for Alexander Adamovich to chase. Alexander Adamovich doing as much as he can, going right up in there next to Ahib, but Ahib is also giving a very nice lead line so far. Alexander Adamovich is just on his doorstep, not letting him get away anywhere. Very brave transition from both drivers, and definitely a very nice battle. Now they're going to switch positions, putting Alexander Adamovich into the lead and Ahib into the chase. Ahip just warming up his tires a little bit. The green light is now given, and off they go. Adamavic giving a very nice lead line so far. Ahip just messing up a little bit, losing a little bit of proximity, but gains back the lost ground and now is pretty much on the door of Alexander Adamavic. A very nice transition from both drivers. Definitely Ahip keeping it close, but Alexander Adamavic might have just been that tad bit closer in their first run. Definitely a very nice battle to watch. Two very good drivers. And Alexander Adamavic gets the win. Very nice. Definitely was a fun battle to watch. Now Gregory in the lead position and Seraphim Mirokin in the chase. The green light is given and off they go. Gregory giving a very nice initiation, but Seraphim just not able to keep up, only gaining ground now, but still definitely a few chassis away from Gregory. Just not able to catch up in any way, shape or form. Now he's caught up, but that's only towards the end of the track and still loses a little bit of ground. Now they are going to switch positions, putting Seraphim in the lead and Gregory in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. Seraphim doing an alright job, just going a little bit off track and slowing down. Or maybe it was Gregory just going that bit, a little bit too aggressive and hitting into Seraphim. We're gonna have to see what the judges think of that. They are probably watching the replays now to see whose fault it was. And I guess we will wait and see. And Gregory gets the win. Now Semen Novikov and Matej Oravec to the start line. Semen Novikov going into the lead position and Matej Oravec into the chase. As they wait for the green light, and off they go. So far, Semen Novikov doing a very nice job in the lead position. Matej trying to get as close as he can. Just losing a little bit of ground. Novikov putting maybe a wheel off track. And Matej Oravec losing some proximity. Now they are going to switch positions, putting Matej Oravec into the lead and Semen Novikov into the chase. And off goes both drivers. Matej Oravec just giving a very basic lead line, nothing aggressive, just safe. And Novikov is right up in there, literally on the door, almost wheel to wheel. Very brave transition from Novikov. And it is a one more time. So back to the start line goes both drivers, putting Semen Novikov back in the lead and Matej Oravec in the chase. Seems like maybe drivers made too many mistakes on both of their runs, causing the one more time. And the Semen Novikov doing a very nice initiation, but Matej Oravec just going a little bit too aggressive and losing a lot of ground. Now he's going to have to fight to get back onto Semen Novikov's door. And he's just about there, but just not quite. And hitting him a little bit, just a little love tap on the door of Novikov. Now they're going to change positions and form another run. And off they go. Ooh, Novikov hitting Matej in the back, making him lose some ground, but catches up fairly quick. Matej giving was a very basic lead line, just going safe. And that's their battle complete. Semen Novikov wins. Now Alexander Element and Alexander Adamovich to the start line. Alexander Element in the lead position and Alexander Adamovich in the chase. The green light is given and off they go. Alexander Element always giving that textbook run. Alexander Adamovich right on his doorstep. He knows he can trust Alexander Element and is pushing as hard as he can. Right on the doorstep of Element. Very nice so far from both drivers. Now they're going to switch positions and we will see how everything's going to turn out. And off they go. Alexander Element going as aggressive as he can. Alexander Adamovich giving a very, very nice lead line so far. And Element can trust him, so he is pushing as hard as he can as well. But I think in Element's run, Alexander Adamovich just wasn't as close as he was. And Alexander Element gets the win. Gregory to the lead line and Semen Novikov into the chase position. And off they go. Two very good drivers, both in G87s, and Semen Novikov spins out. Wonder what happened there. So Gregory is just using this as more of a practice lap now. As Seven somehow spun out very badly, maybe going a little bit too aggressive, had to brake and just couldn't control the car anymore. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, we switched positions. Seven now in the lead and Gregory in the chase. Let's hope. Oh, and something has gone wrong there. Very badly. Something just didn't go according to plan. Let's see what the judges think. Maybe it was a one more time. Maybe that was Gregory's mistake. But judges taking a while to say who lost, who won, or if it's a one more time. Most likely watching the replays now to see whose mistake that was. It is a one more time. So I'm guessing that was Gregory's mistake then? Or just simply plowing into Semen. So now they're going for a rerun. So let's see how this goes. The green light is given, and off they go. Let's hope nobody crashes into anyone anymore. Gregory going just a little bit shallow on initiation, but still taking the clipping points he needs to. Definitely giving a very nice lead line, and Seven Novikov literally on his doorstep. Doing a very, very good job from both drivers. Gregory giving a very nice lead line, and Semen just pretty much staying glued to his door. Now they are switching positions, and let's see how this is going to go. Green light is given, and off they go. Someone giving a pretty good lead line. Or Gregory is just going a few wheels off track. That might have been 2 or 1. I did not fully see, but judges are definitely going to count that as a mistake. But also doing a very good job of chasing Semen. Definitely a nice battle to watch, but Semen Novikov gets the win. And now the final battle of Group A. Alexander Element and Semen Novikov. Definitely going to be an interesting battle. Both drivers can definitely have trust and faith in each other, so they're going to push as hard as he can, and off they go. Very nice initiation from Element, but Novikov is just on his door, doing a very brave transition, going straight to the door of Element, losing a little bit of ground there, maybe mis-shifting and just getting a little bit of a higher wheel speed, not being able to speed up, but he has regained the lost ground, and that was just door to door with Alexander Element, putting just a tad bit of proximity there. But other than that, very good job from both drivers. Semen and Novikov, if he wants to win, is going to have to give a very, very, very good lead line worth 101 points. So let's see how this goes now. Semen in the lead and Element in the chase. Yeah, go in the green light and off you go. Element straight on the doorstep, getting a little bit of ground loss, but regains it once more, keeping his distance to Semen Novikov. Very brave on that transition, almost hitting him, but being quiet, losing a little bit of ground on that transition, but gains it once more. Definitely a very close battle, but Alexander Element wins. That is Group A done with, and now Group B will ensue shortly. Alright, Group B is getting ready bit by bit, and we will be starting shortly. For Group B has stopped, and the first drivers are going to the line anytime now. Vladislav Yakulin and Jakub Bartko are going to the line now. Vladislav in the lead position and Jakub Bartko in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. Jakub Bartko just going a little bit too aggressive, almost overtaking Vladislav, which causes him to lose some ground, but Vladislav giving a pretty clean lead line. Bartko just falling behind him. And now they have crossed the finish line and are going to swap positions. They're given the green light. Jakub in the lead and Vladislav in the chase. Jakub giving a very nice lead line so far, but Vladislav just just falling a little bit behind, but now it seems he has gained some of that proximity, almost going straight in one bit. Jakub still giving him the very good lead line. Vladislav Yakulin wins. Now Pavel and Bortnikov Sergey to the start line. They're given the green light and off they go. Pavel in the lead and Bortnikov in the chase. Pavel going very aggressive on initiation, almost a reverse entry. Missing one of the clipping zones, but Bortnikov just sitting down his door, trying to get as close as he can, just losing a little bit of proximity on one chassis maybe, but closing in that gap now. Hitting, Bortnikov hits Pavel on the back, and just putting him a little bit offline. And judges weren't like that from Bortnikov. But now as they went back to pits, they are now changing positions, putting Bortnikov in the lead and Pavel in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. Bornikov doing a nice lead line, but Pavel just getting a little bit on the inside of the track, almost putting 2 wheels off. But is now approaching Bornikov, keeping it very close. Oh, straining out a little bit, hitting him in the front wheels, putting Bornikov a little bit offline. Definitely saw some mistakes from both drivers. But I guess we'll see who wins. And Bornikov Sergey gets the win. Alexander Severuk and Artem to the start line. Green light is given and off they go. Artem coming in very aggressive, hitting Alexander on the side of the door, putting him offline, but Alexander just manages to get back in the rhythm. Whilst Artem is still struggling to get any, as close, and just can't get that close as he wanted to. Now they are switching positions. Green light is given and off they go. Alexander playing it safe, as Artem is giving not the most clean lead line, but it will have to do for Alexander. Just keeping a safe distance, not trying to do any more mistakes. And Alexander Severuk wins. Now Nikolay Groshev and Roman Kolosov to the start line. Nikolay Groshev in the lead position and Roman Kolosov in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. Groshev giving a very nice lead line so far. Roman just tapping him a little bit, tapping him twice, possibly. That's why Groshev just straightened out just a little bit. Roman doing as best as he can to try and get up to Nikolay Groshev, but just can't seem to find that proximity. Green light is given and off they go. Roman giving a very solid lead line for Groshev. Groshev doing the best he can, going door to door almost, losing just a little bit of proximity. Oh, Roman putting a few wheels off track. But Groshev doing the best as he can, and Nikolay Groshev wins. Now Vladislav Yaklin and Bortnikov Sergey are going to the start line. Green light is given and off they go. Vladislav in the lead and Bornikov in the chase. Vladislav doing a very nice initiation. Bornikov is just right there, just losing a little bit of proximity, going a little bit too aggressive from what I can see. Vladislav definitely giving that solid lead line that you can trust. Bornikov doing as best as he can. And that is their run complete. Now they're going to switch positions and we are going to see what happens. And Vladislav just warming up his front tires just a little bit. Now as they get... Oh, something happened there, maybe a false start. Yep, I'm getting confirmation from the judges that that was a false start. And getting back to the line. And now, this time it's not a false start. And off they go. Bornikov so far giving a solid lead line. Most of Vladislav is doing as best as he can, going very close to Bornikov. Very beautiful to see. But Vladislav is just keeping it door to door. Very brave transition from both drivers and very nice run to watch. Vladislav Yakulin wins. So now Alexander Severuk and Nikolay Groshev. Alexander in the lead and Nikolay in the chase. Alexander giving a very nice lead line, but Groshev just struggling to chase. Finally gaining some proximity on Alexander. Alexander giving the very good lead line. Textbook stuff right here. Oh, and Groshev going a little bit aggressive, hitting Alexander a few times. But Alexander tanks it and doesn't go offline. And they are now going to switch, putting Groshev in the lead and Alexander in the chase now. Green light is given and off they go. Groshev giving a very interesting initiation. That might have even been a reverse entry. But Alexander manages to chase it. And is managing to chase Nikolay Groshev across the whole track. Keeping very, very low proximity. And Alexander Severuk gets the win. Now the final battle of Group B, Vladislav Yakulin and Alexander Severuk. Let's see how this goes now. Vladislav in the lead and Alexander Severuk in the chase. Two very good drivers, so this would definitely be an interesting run to see. Vladislav giving a very nice initiation for Alexander to chase. And an overall clean run so far. Alexander going door to door. putting his wheel literally to the doors of Vladislav. Just a tad bit of proximity there, but he just regains it, goes back from wheel to door. Very, very, very nice run to watch from these two amazing drivers. Now they are going to switch positions, and we'll be seeing who goes to the top 4. Alexander in the lead now, and Vladislav in the chase. You can already see Vladislav is going to aim straight for the door. A little bit of oh, very, very brave transition from Vladislav. Twice. Almost taking the back end of Alexander. But he's just putting it door to door. Losing a little bit of proximity here. But doing another brave transition. Just slightly tapping Alexander. But definitely very nice run from both drivers. A very nice lead line from Alexander and a very nice chase from Vladislav. Judges are probably watching some replays now to see who goes to the top 4. And Vladislav Yakulin gets the win. And with that, Group B is done with, and we will be moving on to Group C shortly. Group C is now doing a little bit of practice. And they will soon be starting their battles. This is now stopped, and the first pair is soon going to be pulled up to the start line. Vitaly Isayev and Rodion Bobilev. Vitaly in lead position and Rodion Bobilev in the chase. Relay is given and off they go. Vitaly doing a very nice initiation. Rodion Bobilev just hitting it, going straight pretty much. Bobilev having a very hard time chasing. But Vitaly giving a very nice lead line. And that's the first run done with, and now they are going to switch positions. Now Bobilev in the lead and Vitaly in chase. Green light is given and off they go. Ooh. Vitaly hitting Bobilev just a little bit, but other than that, keeping a very, very close proximity to Bobilev. Bobilev is definitely not getting rid of this. Oh! Vitaly hit Bobilev, but Vitaly Isayev still gets the win either way. Now Gustavo Ferreira and Arseny to start line. Gustavo in the lead and Arseny in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. We're giving pretty alright lead line so far, just missing inside 2. Arseny doing as his best job as he can, trying to chase. Completely misses 5th and 6th. So maybe not the best lead line, and Arseny is definitely having trouble chasing this. Almost straightening out. Now they're going to switch positions. And let's see how this rolls out. Definitely mistakes from both drivers, so let's see how this goes. The green light is given and off they move. They are restarting their run. I'm guessing it was a false start or something. Wonder what happened there. Arsenal giving pretty solid lead line so far, but Gustavo having some trouble chasing him. Definitely leaving some proximity there, like 1 or 2 chassis, but pull up in the end just a little bit, and Gustavo Ferreira wins. Now Stanislav Tarasov and Artem Kolesnik to the start line. Stanislav in the lead and Artem in the chase. Green light is given and off they go. Stanislav giving a very nice lead line so far. Artem having a little bit of trouble trying to chase, leaving a very, very, very big gap. Now he's trying to cut corners in the track just so he can catch up, putting Stanislav in favor of winning. Green light is given and off they go. Stanislav doing as best as he can, trying to chase Artem. Doing a very nice job so far. Artem giving a pretty alright lead line so far. Definitely doing what the judges want, but maybe a few mistakes here and there. But Stanislav definitely chasing as best as he can. And Stanislav Tarasov gets the win. Andrei Skaratov and Roman Fedorov to the start line now. Andrei in the lead and Roman in the chase. Light is given and off they go. So far Andrei is doing a good job in the lead position, but Roman Fedorov having a little bit of trouble trying to chase. Definitely a very nice line from Andrei, but Roman just not able to catch up. Maybe got lost in the smoke on initiation or something and just didn't calculate how far or how slow he has to go. Now they have switched positions, the green light is given and off they go once more. Fedorov giving a very interesting initiation, going almost straight. But Andrei Skaratov definitely doing a good job in the chase position. Roman still doing as best as he can in the lead position. Definitely a lot of mistakes, but Andrei doing a very good job of chasing, and Andrei Skaratov gets the win. So now Vitaly Isaev versus Gustavo Ferreira. now off they go. Vitaly giving a very good lead line as always. Gustavo trying to chase but just can't get that proximity gap close between them. Some troubles, maybe not being able to accelerate or something, as he's leaving a very big gap from Vitaly. Vitaly giving a very nice lead line nonetheless. And now they're going to switch positions. Green light is given, and off they go. Gustavo now in the lead position, and Vitaly in the chase. Gustavo just overshooting it a little bit. Puts on a lot, but Vitaly still manages to chase that out. He's going door to door, wheel to wheel. Very nice to see from Vitaly, but Gustavo is just not friends with the lead line today. And Vitaly wins. And now Stanislav Tarasov and Andrei Skratov to the start line. Now Stanislav in the lead position, Andrei in the chase. Stanislav doing as good a job as ever, and Andrei in the chase position. Trying to get as close as he can. And he's definitely able to do it. Losing just a little bit of ground on the 8th clip, but regains that proximity once more. Very good run from both drivers either way. Stanislav giving a very nice lead line, and Andrei trying to chase. Now they are going to switch positions. The green light is now given. Andrei in the lead and Stanislav in the chase. Andrei so far giving a very nice lead line, and Tarasov is just going as close as he can, putting his front wheels to the back wheels of Andrei. Maybe even pushing him just a little bit. But Stanislav doing a very nice job in the chase position, as well as Andrei in the lead. But Andrei's lead was most likely just not enough. Or maybe it was enough, as they managed to pull it out into one more time. Light is given, and they're now doing that one more time. Stanislav back in the lead position. Andrei just trying to close the gap, and now is on the door of Stanislav Doing a very nice transition, but it's just not as close as he probably wants to be. Hits the front wheel of Stanislav and gets corrected into the angle he wants to be in. Andrew doing a very nice job so far. But Stanislav also doing a very good job. Now they have switched positions. And now Andre is back in the lead and Stanislav into chase. From what I can see, it was another false start. Luckily this time it was not another false start, and I can actually do the run. Andre doing a very nice job in the lead, but Stanislav also doing a good job in the chase. Andre just maybe putting on a little bit too less of an angle. But either way, very nice lead line from Andre. But Stanislav Tarasov wins. Now Vitaly Isayev and Stanislav Tarasov are going to the start line. This is the final battle for Group C in tandems. So let's hope they make it count. They are flying. Stanislav on the door of Vitaly from the start of the run. Stanislav doing a very nice job of chasing. He knows he can trust Vitaly to not screw up anything, so he is pushing as hard as he can. Very good drivers. Stanislav putting his wheels to the door of Vitaly. Vitaly doing a very nice lead line again. Now they're going to switch positions. And off they go. Vitaly on the door of Stanislav. Going a little bit too much aggressive, putting him a little bit on the inside of the track, but now doing as much as he can to get as close to Stanislav. Both drivers doing very great jobs. Stanislav doing a very nice lead line. Definitely a close battle. I would not want to be a judge trying to judge these types of battles. I would just be giving one more time. But definitely a very nice battle to watch, and now judges are seeing who moves on to the top 4. And Stanislav Tarasov wins. That was the final battle for Group C, and Group D is going to drive shortly. who's now gathering drivers, and they will soon be pulled up to the start to start the tandem bounce. This is stopped, and Ataman Kontrasenko and Vadim Antropov to the start line. My dogs go crazy in the background. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Now, off they go. It's going to be a rerun. Maybe it was a false start. This time it is not a false start, and off they go. Roman doing a very nice job in the lead position, as well as Vadim Antropov doing a pretty alright job in the chase. This can't seem to get that proximity he wants. Now they're going to switch positions and do another run. And now off they go. Vadim Antropov giving a pretty solid lead line as well. But Raman is just doing a fantastic job in the chase. Going door to door pretty much, slightly tapping Vadim from what I can see. Still doing a very, very nice job. Congrats to both drivers. And Raman gets the win. Now Nathan and Saif Mahadi to the start line. And off they go. Nathan giving a very solid lead line so far. Oh, and Saif Mahadi just flashes into the side of Nathan. wonder whose fault that was. Maybe it was just Safe going a little bit too aggressive, but Nathan is pretty much unfazed, still doing a good lead line, and oh, Safe Mahadi just allows into Nathan, putting him very much offline. So I wonder whose fault that was, but now they are going to switch positions, putting Nathan in the chase and Safe Mahadi in the lead. Safe Mahadi doing a alright lead line so far, but Nathan is just sticking to the door of Mahadi. Definitely a pretty clean job so far from Nathan, just losing a little bit of proximity after the 8th clip. But other than that, definitely 2 very close runs. So I'm guessing the judging is going to be very close, and Nathan wins. Gregory Andreev and Edgar Tomasevic to the start line. Alright. Both drivers at the start line. Green light is given and off they go. Bugs going crazy once more. Not sure what that's all about. But Andreev giving a very nice lead line so far. Edgar trying to chase. Doing a pretty alright job. Definitely use some more proximity. Very, very big gap. But Andreev giving us that perfect lead line. And Edgar did not take advantage of that, sadly. Now they're going to change positions. Off they go. Edgar in the lead and Andrea in the chase. Edgar just maybe overshooting it a little bit, going very shallow on inside 2. Or Edgar might be putting a few wheels off track there, but Andrea doing a very nice job of chasing. Edgar is still giving a pretty alright lead line, just dropping 1 wheel off the track in the 8th. Oh, and completely missing 10th, just sliding away, which is very unfortunate, but Gregory Andreev wins. Now Vladimir Protov and Mikhaili to the start line. Both drivers at the start line. And the green light is given and off they go. Vladimir doing a very nice job so far. Mikhaili doing best as they can, trying to chase, going very close to Vladimir. Now as Vladimir goes across the track, giving a very nice lead line. But Mikhaili just kind of struggling to chase, going close and then going far. Very 50-50 chase run. Now they're going to switch positions. Kotov just warming up his tires. just a little bit so he can get just that extra bit of grip. And the green light is given, and off go both drivers. Ricciardo doing a pretty alright job, just going a little bit too much angle maybe into those inside zones. Very shallow angle going into 5th and 6th. So not very much of an ideal line, making it very hard for Vladimir Krotov to chase. But Krotov doing as best as he can and leaves some pretty 50-50 proximity, but still manages to chase. Now the judges are probably watching a replay, seeing who goes into the top 4 finale. Vladimir Krotov gets the win. Now Rahman and Nathan to the start line, Rahman leading and Nathan in the chase. Alright, Rahman going for a very, very aggressive initiation. Nathan managing to face them. Also Nathan doing a very good job so far. Nathan almost strains out there, but manages to keep his angle up and just doing a very, very nice job. Chasing Rahman, definitely a very solid run. Now they're going to switch positions. Putting Rahman in the chase and Nathan in the lead. Green light is given and off they go. Nathan giving a very nice lead line so far. Rahman just struggling a little. Oh, going very, very close. Wheel to wheel even. Thought they were going to crash into Nathan, but I guess not. Rahman doing a very, very good job of chasing. Definitely thought they were going to crash into Nathan at one point, but they managed to just save it on like a strand of hair. But Rahman gets the win. Now Grigory Andreev and Vladimir Krotov to the start line. Let's see how this is going to play out. Two very good drivers, once again. They are given the green light and off they go. Andreev giving a very nice lead line, but Krotov is just right up in there. Leaving no room for Andreev to breathe. Definitely doing a very nice job on the lead. Krotov doing a fantastic job on the chase as well. Very nice to see from both drivers, but now they're going to switch positions. And off they go. Vladimir doing a very aggressive initiation. Andreev just lightly tapping in the back end of Vladimir. Vladimir doing a very, very solid lead line so far, and Andreev is just right up in there next to Vladimir, also leaving him no room to breathe. And just, wow, two very, very good runs. Definitely very close. Once again, I would not want to be a judge, as trying to judge those type of runs is just impossible for me. So props to the judges. But definitely very two cool runs from both drivers. Very interesting to watch nonetheless. And Grigory Andreev wins, meaning he's now going to go against Raman. So now Raman in the lead position and Andreev in the chase. Green light is given and they are off. Grigory Andreev going very, very close to Raman. Ooh, just hitting them on the end. Raman almost going straight there, but Andreev is still managing to chase. Also very, very solid runs from both drivers. Now they have switched positions, and this is most likely the last run of Group D before top 4 final. They don't get a one more time, that is, which is very likely. Let's see how this goes. Andreev giving very, very solid lead line for Raman. Raman taking advantage of that, going very close. Just losing a little bit of proximity there, but still managing to keep good distance from Andreev. And as they catch up, lose proximity, probably went a little bit too aggressive and had to brake, which is why they probably started to back away. Also a very two nice rounds to watch, and as I said, one more time is very likely, and it is a one more time. Green light is given and off they go. Raman back in the lead and Andreev in the chase. Andreev going on a very shallow angle as Raman is given textbook lead line so far. But Andreev is going as close as he can, putting his wheel to the door of Raman. Going wheel to wheel, literally. Oh, hitting the back end, almost straining out. But Raman is unfazed. Now they're going to switch positions once more, putting Andreev in the lead and Raman in the chase. And off they go. Raman going very, very close. They're almost hitting the front end of Andreev. They are doing as much as they can. Definitely another very close battle, as I can see. There might even be another one more time, which would be very funny. Andreev giving a very nice lead line, but Raman just also chasing very well. Let's see who goes to the top 4 finale. and Gregory Andreev wins and goes to the final. That is Group D done with, and now top 4 final is going to happen in just a bit. This is it. Top 4. These battles are going to determine who gets the first, second, and third step on the podium and who gets 4th. They're going to do just a little bit of practice now. Oh, and practice has stopped. And the first battle is going to happen soon. Now Alexander Elman and Vladislav Yakulin to the start line for the first battle of top 4. some technical difficulties, maybe. Green light is given, and off go both drivers. Alexander Element in the lead, and Vladislav Yakulin in the chase. Vladislav going very close up to Alexander Element, definitely taking advantage of the clean lead lines. Doing a very good job so far. Not much I want to say anymore, as the runs just keep getting better and better as the day goes on. But Alexander Element giving a very nice lead line, and Vladislav Yakulin doing a very nice job in the chase position. And off they go. Vladislav now in the lead, and Element in the chase. Alexander Element doing as good a job as any. Going very close to Vladislav. Keeping a good proximity, not hitting him, but being very close nonetheless. And Vladislav doing a pretty good lead line. And let's see who gets the win. Judges taking a while to decide the winner, maybe checking some more replays. Maybe someone did some mistakes that I just didn't see. It is a one more time. So we're going to see both drivers go back up to the start line and do 2 more runs. Light is given, and off they go. Alexander Element back in the chase. I mean in lead. Sorry, my bad. And Vladislav in the chase. Vladislav doing a very nice job of pacing Alexander. Maybe just a little bit too shallow of an angle for Vladislav. But Alexander Element giving the textbook lead line. Definitely Alexander Element is one of the people you can trust when doing a tandem battle with, as you already know his lead line is going to be very clean, so you can push as hard as you want. Now Alexander Element and Vladislav are going to switch positions, putting Alexander Element in the chase and Vladislav Yakulin in the lead. Green light is given, and off they go. Alexander Element going very close to Vladislav. Vladislav getting a very, very nice lead line so far. Both drivers doing a very great job. I don't think Vladislav was as close as Alexander Element is, putting his door into the wheel. Definitely very nice. Alexander Element doing a 360, and Element gets the win. Moving on to top 2 now. And now Grigory Andreev and Stanislav Tarasov to the start line. The green light is given and off they go. Andreev giving a very nice lead line so far. Stanislav also going very up close and personal to Andreev. Both drivers putting on one hell of a show for the viewers. Now they are switching positions. And off they go. Ooh. Very big mistake from Andreev. That mistake from Andreev costs him the win as Stanislav Tarasov wins. Now Vladislav Yaklin and Grigory Andreev are now going to the start line for the battle for third place. Green light is given and off they go. Vladislav in the lead and Andreev in the chase. Andreev going as close as he can. So Vladislav giving a very, very nice lead line for Andreev to chase. Andreev just pushing Vladislav a little bit with his wheels. Going very close. Definitely a very nice battle to watch. But now they are going to switch positions. The green light is given, and this battle will most likely decide who gets the third step on the podium if it doesn't go to one more time. Andreev doing a very nice job of leading. Vladislav maybe just not as close as Andreev was, but still getting very up close and personal. Putting his wheelie into Andreev's door. And wow, another very close battle. Definitely very beautiful to watch. And Vladislav Yaklin gets third place. Congratulations to him. So congrats to Vladislav for third place in the podium. And now we are going to wait and see who gets the first step of the podium and the second. So now the grand finale. Alexander Element and Stanislav Tarasov doing a battle for first place and second. Alexander Element going up to the lead position. Stanislav already standing in the chase. This is the battle. And the green light is given. So let's see who gets first place and who gets second. Both team members, from what I know. So they're going to push as hard as they can. Alexander Element doing a very nice job of leading. Stanislav Tarasov just on the doorstep of Element. Very, very nice to see. Now Stanislav Tarasov in the lead position and Alexander Element in the chase. Going to push as hard as he can, both drivers. So now let's see what they can do. Stanislav Tarasov giving a very nice lead line so far, but Element is just on his doorstep. Doing a very, very clean run. Definitely a beautiful thing to watch. And Stanislav doing a great job so far. But Element is just right there. Let's hope this doesn't end in a one more time, as that would just kill the suspense. And Alexander Element gets the win, putting him on the first step of the podium. And then Stanislav Tarasov on the second step, and Yakelin Vladislav on the third step of the podium. Congrats to these drivers. Definitely was very nice to watch today. Definitely had some fun commentating, watching all these cool, like, you know, battles and stuff. And yeah, pretty much that's all for today. So yeah, definitely big congrats to these drivers for putting on such a show for us. And I guess until next time for round 6. So I hope you guys had a good day, had fun watching this, and see you next time.